This is a long time conversation, and you have to continue this conversation for more than 10 minutes. Do you think you are ready enough to do it?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, you would tell a few words about yourself. Okay, carry on.
My name is Hiya. I am in class 4. My school's name is Silverbus Kindergarten and Girls High School. Um,
Well, that's it. And as we are introducing ourselves, we must tell a few words about our hobbies, aim in life. First, tell me a few words about your hobbies and about your aim in life.
I like to draw, like drawing is my hobby, my passion, and I want to be an artist.
Okay, so right, that's great. And where and when you get time to do your drawing activities,
Wow.
and what kind of I would like to relate 2 or 3 4 questions for you so you can continue speaking longer, okay? So what kind of colors do you commonly use, and do you drawing only home, or sometimes you go drawing outside of your home? And what kind of things commonly you use, or whether you have that subject in your school, there you have to also participate in drawing. And if you have gathered any experience doing drawings in any competitions, either school or any cultural competition, and won some prizes, I think you would relate to everything. Okay, look at the camera.
Well, I actually go drawing at home, or I went to a coaching that is Ruth's Academy. I like to draw there, and I draw water with watercolor. It is one of my favorites, and I also like to use acrylics in canvas. When I first participate in anything like in a competition, I always draw with watercolor. I love watercolor very much, and I always win. Sometimes not, I don't win, but I always win.
Okay, sure, that's great. Now let's move our idea to our family. Let's think about our family. So, you know, family is a very important organization where we live, grow up, and the parents take a great care of our studies, food, medical, clothing, all the rights as well. So, how do you think about your family? Do you have some great people in your family? And tell about your father a few words about what he does, how he passes his time with you, how he takes care. In the same about your mother, and if you have any sibling like your sister or brother, please talk about all this.
I love my family very much. My father is a Navy officer of Bangladesh Navy. He passes my he passes his time by playing with me, or he reads newspaper, or he writes poems. My mother is a homemaker, and she makes very tasty foods. I love her food very much. She helps me with my studies. My father also helps me with my studies. My sister is Samia Divan Himu. She is a student of class 9. She is very great at studying and good at English. I love her because she helps me in my studies and also in English. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, that's great. So there we have already few words about your family. Now let's talk about your passing free time. And everyone likes enjoying the free time as we are busy in our regular studies, working in school, working with the private coaching, working with our family, parents. And how do you pass your free time, and what kind of things you like doing in your free time?
Well, I like to draw, watch TV, and do a lot of crafts. In my home, I do many crafts. Like now, Mother's Day is coming. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and now I'm making very nice crafts for my mother. And I usually draw in my free time and watch TV.
Okay, that's great. And let's come to the school. Everyone studies in a school like you. So I hope that, of course, I think, not hope, you are reading in a very good school, one of the most prominent schools in our country, even one of the best school in our city, Chittagong. So please tell me a few words about your school and school complex, school compound, and the premises of the school, about the students, teachers, best friend, and about your favorite subject, achievement of school. I want to know everything in detail about the school, even you when you go to the school, when you come back from the school, whether you can play in tiffin time. Think and grow your language slowly.
Well, my school is at Halishalhor and I love to go to my school. I go at 9 a.m. and return at 12:30 p.m. Well, my school achieves a lot of competitions and a lot of things, and my favorite subject is English and drawing. Math is also a very nice subject. I also love doing math. I'm really great in math and it's one of my favorite subjects as well. My school has very nice greenery and there's a lot of plants and a lot of grass in the field. Our tiffin time is at 10:30. I love to play, but I don't play that much because when I do tiffin, when I'm done, I just talk with my friend. And my best friend is Maisha. I love her very much. She is very funny and kind. Also, she is really great at studies as well. I love her. We talk every day when we eat tiffin, and in our class time we have a lot of teachers. My class has 79 students and there are very nice teachers. One of my teachers' name is Sanjida ma'am and she is my favorite teacher. There's also Sriti ma'am. She is our math teacher. I love her very much. She is really great at math. I love doing maths with her. She always like enjoys doing math and she makes us more enjoyable for the math subject, and my favorite subject is drawing.
Okay, sorry. So we have already carried on our language for 8 minutes, and it's a long journey you have started doing. And I think, of course, you have some passion about this language and what kind of things you study, and tell about our courses, because when you came here first time, you were not that fluent. You had to take time to speak a sentence, speak a few sentences. But nowadays, I see you have been very fluent, and you take your time. Gradually, you grow your language. So, what kind of books you have in your collection which are helping you to develop your language, and how this institution also helping your language? And your teacher Tohiduzzaman sometimes goes with a long time conversation. And how do you think and feel and evaluate all these things that are relating to the development of your language?
I love this academy. It's called Tauhid's EWT English with Tauhid. I love it very much. He talks very fluently in English and especially in British and American English. I love his English sentence words. He sometimes do a long conversation. That's what I like, and he very much always does it with me. I love to be in his conversations, and sometimes he has bonus classes where we do like cue cards and a lot of other things that he does videos, and I like them. And I have a lot of collection of books. My father is a poet. I always like to read his books, and he gives me a lot of books to read in English so that I can be more fluent in English. That's why one of my books are The Full Moon Coffee Shop. It is really funny. the book fair on 2026. I bought it there. It was like 150 taka. It was very nice to read it. I love that book very much, and he always gives me a lot of books. That's all.
Thank you very much. And that's what we have talked about: family, school, books, English language. Why not talking about your food habit? Well, I've got a cough as well, as I had to travel for last 2 days in Dhaka in different places. And if we talk about our, what should I say, food habit, and people have the different choices of the different taste of the different flavors of the different food of the different stations. And even they have the choices when they go outside: wedding food, restaurant food, birthday cake, pizza. Lots of choices people have nowadays, as restaurants are more, fast food shops are more, and different kind of recipes are available in YouTube. So sometimes mother follows them, sometimes we go outside to have this kind of foods. And if it comes about the food, what kind of food do you prefer for your breakfast, lunch and dinner? And sometimes when you go outside, what kind of food you take? And sometimes you go to your relatives, what kind of food you enjoy eating there side by side, whether you have a choice of going to a restaurant, if you have a chance, if your parents offer you any celebration. So it relates everything about the food, and what kind of food exactly should we take for a good health, better response of our physical movement and mental health. Please explain all these things.
Well, for my breakfast, I usually have tea with bread or puffed rice. I love them very much. And my mother sometimes make biryani. I also love to eat them. In my lunchtime, I always eat rice with vegetables and a lot of things that my mother makes. It's really good. And for dinner, I got like very little bit of rice, but I don't eat that much at night because eating at night is very makes me bloated, and I can sleep with like so many food eating. And for snacks, I usually eat a lot of sweets. It's my favorite. And when I go out, I usually go with Believes and Pizza Co. Their pizzas are so yummy, and their pastas are spicy and cheesy all at the same time. Their pizzas are like a lot of flavors, and they have milkshake. I love the milkshake as well. My mother sometimes makes milkshake, and for the health, I think fruits, vegetables, these are good for our health. That's all.
Okay, so right now, when we go for a conversation, whether it's a IELTS conversation or in an interview, people ask the question relating to the past event. Would you please tell me that how you celebrated the Eid day, when you started the day, when you started wearing the new dresses, whether after the Eid you visited any places with your family, how long did you stay there, or you went for a vacation, celebrate a vacation to long distance, touring a place, traveling a place, and having some enjoyable days over there. So it's about the last celebration of Eid day, how you enjoyed the day, and any relatives came home, your mother cooked any special dishes. And relating to this, as the dresses comes up, so what kind of dresses you bought, from which market you bought, why you preferred that market? It relates to everything regarding Eid day, Eid special food, Eid special dresses.
Well, I traveled in my uncle's and auntie's house. I bought the Eid dresses from Chittagong and then went to Dhaka in my auntie's and uncle's house. Well, on the Eid day, at 10 a.m. I started looking for my Eid dress, but suddenly my mother said that the Eid dress is in Chittagong where I left it in my house. So it was very sad, but I wear my other dress that my mom bought, and she brought it at Dhaka, but she didn't bring my like Pacific Eid dress with what is very gorgeous, and I didn't wear it any time in the Eid time. I was not very happy on the day because it was rainy, and I actually this Eid day didn't go as well as we planned. We thought we could we could visit many places wearing our Eid day special dresses. My sister got the Eid dresses, but mother forget to put my Eid dresses in the luggage, so I am very sad with that. And it was rainy, so we could not go anywhere. But we just played in the home, and I wear my old dress, and my cousin and my sister wear their new dresses. That's all.
Okay, that's great. And you are reading in class 4. I am really surprised how you continue talking a long time and maintaining the grammatical rules, that how to go to the present to past, sometimes future to past. That is really amazing. I always thank you for this kind of specialty of yours. Really amazing. I love to listen to it. I love you to change the structures, bring the vocabularies. This is really amazing at your age, reading in Bangla medium school. That is super. So if we would like to change our concentration to another topic, as we have decided to continue for 15 to 20 minutes, we have to continue. Sometimes asking the question becomes very difficult for me, because I don't know where I bring the topic for you to which will lead you and let you to talk longer. Okay, let you talk longer. And let's recap this topic, that if we go about the talking about some advantage and disadvantage. Okay, which do you think better, studying in the morning or studying in the evening? Which one do you prefer? If you think studying in the morning is good, then give 4 or 5 points regarding this. And if you think that reading afternoon is good or evening is good, relate to this topic, you give some of your ideas, that these are the reasons I think I should study in the evening, I should study in the morning. Okay.
Well, studying in the morning is actually the most good thing, because when we sleep at night, like at 10 or 11 p.m., when we wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, our brain gets very refreshed after sleeping. That's why, like, studying in the morning is actually the best. In the evening, sometimes I study in the evening, because sometimes I can't get up in the morning. So in the evening I study, but I get sleepy, and then we eat, then namaz, pray, and that's why I actually think studying in the morning is better.
So you prefer the morning time to be studying?
Yes.
And well, that's great. Now let's have a few words about the living of the city and living of in the village. Have you ever experienced the village life? What kind of things you see in a village life that these are not available in city?
Yes, I actually went to the village many times, but it's very long journey, because my village is at Dinajpur. I sometimes at December. There are many trees, lakes, and a lot of things that we don't have in our city life. I actually like the village more, because it has very fresh air. I can go outside whenever I want, and I love my village side, because it has a lot of lakes. My house is very big in the village side, and in front of our house there is a field, then there is a very nice lake. We always walk sometimes in the lake. We walk outside of the lake, and there's another lake inside them. I love that very much, because it is very nice. when it rains there we sometimes go outside in the rain to like. I love that.
Okay, that's all. That is amazing. And as you have told it that you would like to see the views of the village and want to stay in the village, taste the food of the village, enjoy the views of the village, and it is not contradictory that if it's good to do is be staying in a village, you must understand because you have the civic facilities in the city, health facilities, education facilities, and some sorts of other facilities which are not available in the village. Therefore, lots of the people always come to the city to be living here in the city to facilitate themselves to get all kind of opportunities. So, how do you consider about the city life and what kind of advantages are available in the city? These are not available in a village.
The advantages are like the studyings are good in compared to the village life, because the village life doesn't have many studies advances like the city life. I basically came to city life because studying is very good in city life. I love to study in the city life, but the air and like the trees are good in the village life. I like those in the village life, and city life is for like studying and like going to school, going to coaching and a lot of private coachings, etc. That is good of city life. And on the other hand, village life has the air, clean air. Then every on the day we play with many kids. Then at the I like that very much. For the city life, that is all the advantage that don't that the village life doesn't have that much.
That's great. And what a combination. You can now differ, you can compare where to sit the don't, where to set the doesn't. That's really incredible. I like it. So we have already continued for 22 minutes and we have a challenge rest of the 8 minutes because we have decided to continue it for 30 minutes and it will be the most great challenge in our country as well. I don't think so that an individual continue for 30 minutes for 1 minute. So this is a huge podcast. How do you feel about this that you have already carried on 22 minutes? Are you feeling tired or you are excited to continue more 8 minutes?
I am really excited because this is what I wanted to like be on live and tell my inner feelings and a lot of things of my family, school, best friend, myself. That's why I am really excited about to continue the 8 more minutes.
Okay, if we talk about the game and sports, I don't think so that you have much interest, but I believe that you see lots of game and sports, especially in your school field. What kind of common games are played by the children or by the students of the school, especially during the yearly event, okay, yearly sports event? And share me about this, whether you joined the last year in any competition of a school or your sister joined any time and had some different ideas relating to this, and which is the month it goes on, where the stage is set, and what kind of things are really done there. I haven't gone to your school ever, but I want to know because I want to think to be in a dream to see everything in my dream that what exactly happens in your school during the game and sports.
Well, the students like to play in the tiffin time, but on the yearly sports I actually participated, but I didn't like win any competition, but other students win. That's very happy. And sometimes in the tiffin time, the our elder students play kabaddi and a lot of more things. And there's one Apu that is literally so good at studying and also at games. She wins every kabaddi competition and her group is very nice. I love her playing kabaddi because she is so good at kabaddi and a lot of games. And me, I sometimes win competitions, but sometimes I don't. Basically, I don't win competitions, but my best friend also wins competitions very much.
Okay, that's great, amazing session. And let's talk about something, shopping. Okay, and I know girls love it naturally to do lots of shopping as they are. What should I say? They have the different kind of ornaments, different kind of things, dresses, and bangles. Okay, lots of jewelries as well. And what kind of which market especially does your mother prefer for her for you? And if you need to buy any things, where your mother takes you to be buying the things?
I actually don't know where we go, but maybe Lucky Plaza. Their shoes and their jewelries are so nice. I love their jewelries, and especially when the Boishakhi Mela starts, I love to go there and buy new things, dresses, and my mother especially loves to buy glass cups and a lot of potteries. She loves to buy something aesthetic, and we went to the Boishakhi Mela on my sister's birthday. It was on 5 May. We went there, we bought shoes and many dresses, and we bought jewelries. I gifted my sister a lot of jewelries. Her friends gifted her many earrings, bangles, and some Liptons as well. They also bought her some dresses, shoes. I also love those bangles. I'm gonna wear it secretly, and I bought some shoes and earrings and bangles when I went to the Boishakhi Mela.
Okay, we told a lot of things about mom, right? Why not about father? This is our last question of probably today. And your father works in Navy, okay, Bangladesh Navy, and I think he's got a lots of challenge in his job. And sometimes he has to go on board the ship and goes to the different places, and he's got the different tough trainings. So what he shares about his job, what you know about the challenges of the job, and what kind of experience they gather, and time to time comes to you that I did that, I had the problem and I solved it. It was the challenge of my job, etc. So let's talk about your father's job, everything you have already known from him.
Well, my father sometimes doesn't come home for a lot of days, but it was the past because when he joined first, he had to go to Africa. There, that is where very long to go there. My father didn't come for so many months. I think I don't know much because I was still little, but now my father doesn't go that much because he is now more standard up, because my father now just went for 1 or 2 days, but he went to Dhaka for I don't know what, but he stayed for a month there, and that's all I know about my father.
Okay, sure. So we are going to end and review 1 minute about your today's experience.
Well, it was very nice. I am really excited about how many minutes I have done this conversation with you. I always wanted to do this conversation for so many years. My sister told me that you were very great when she was here. I would love to do this again. If you have time, please call me one more time because it was not that great today.
Okay, let's have a big hand for her. Thank you very much. Good luck and wish you all the best. And I am really impressed because at your earlier stage and age, it is really a thing to be considered from the heart that how you have gone through the total Viva, not any mistake, especially transforming the structure, giving the words, changing the structure, going from one to the another, even, and see the things how it comes, see the things how it goes. And this is what really amazing, that continuing longer. So it is something all people can't do. You did it. You did it. You did great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.